Every summer, I work as a lifeguard since I enjoy being around and caring for children. One of the kids at the pool that stands out to me was diagnosed with autism, which is a developmental disorder affecting the brain's social and communicational skills. In the last 20 years around the world, there has been an increase in the diagnoses of autism, which has fueled concern about its causes. So what actually causes autism? Many Americans today believe that vaccines are the main cause of autism. Because they believe this, many have stopped vaccinating their children. Today I'm here to tell you that vaccines are not the cause of autism. This is extremely important to understand because you all will soon make the choice of whether or not to vaccinate your children, and I want you all to make the right decision. Despite many claims that vaccines cause autism, parents should not stop vaccinating their children because there are numerous studies that fail to support them, and the benefits of vaccines outweigh the risks. Now I will tell you all about the reasons why many people believe vaccines cause autism. Many parents today have stopped vaccinating their children, which is becoming a problem since many vaccines are essential in life. Americans believe that there are three main causative factors associated with vaccines. The first factor is thimerosal in vaccines. In Jeffrey Gerber's and Paul Offit's journal, Vaccines and Autism, a Tale of Shifting Hypotheses, they report that many parents believe that thimerosal, which is a mercury-based preservative found in vaccines, is believed to attack the central nervous system, therefore causing autism. The second proposed factor deals with the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine. Gerber and Offit state the MMR vaccine is believed to damage the intestinal walls, releasing proteins eventually traveling to the brain. The third factor is the administration of too many vaccines at one time. It is thought to overwhelm the child's immune system and disrupt the brain's developmental process, evidently causing autism. As you can see, all of this shows that there are multiple problems with the belief of vaccines causing autism, and if action is not taken soon, other potential problems like disease outbreaks can develop. Now that we see there are such problems, let's find a solution. All of these proposed factors I mentioned were tested and proven to be wrong. However, there is a more logical solution, the theory of genetics and environmental influences. Both of these proposed factors, unlike the vaccines, have supporting evidence to back them up. In the last few years, studies have shown that environmental factors such as medications taken during pregnancy play an even larger role in the cause than genetics. For example, in the article, administration of thimerosal-containing vaccines to infant rhesus macaques does not result in an autism-like behavior or nerve pathology. It is stated that there is emerging evidence that autism may result from a maternal immune activation during pregnancy. A solution to discourage the belief of vaccines being the main cause of autism and to encourage the belief of more logical factors of genetics and environmental influences would be to use greater technology and larger studies should be conducted, perhaps studies on animals as well as humans. One example of a method that is becoming more popular and useful is brain mapping. This is a human brain, and all of the different colors represent all the different strands represent the connections that scientists have currently found in the brain, and this could definitely help show that genetics and environmental influences are directly associated with autism. All of this shows that there is a plausible solution to discovering the right causes of autism. Now that we know there is a solution to the problem, what would be the effects if the problem is not solved? Americans need to understand that if they continue to believe the wrong factor of vaccines causing autism, serious consequences can result. One fatal consequence is disease outbreaks. Some cities have already seen these outbreaks. The disease that once again emerged in society were diseases that are contained because of vaccines. In her article, Update on Autism Spectrum Disorder, Tina McGinnis states, in early 2015, the CDC reported an outbreak of measles in California. At the root of the outbreak is the anti-vaccine movement. If Americans would vaccinate their children with no questions asked, these outbreaks would not occur. Now we see what would happen if Americans continue to believe that vaccines cause autism. So what can we do as Americans to implement the process of continuing to vaccinate children? Parents are not vaccinating their children because of the belief of thimerosal, components of the MMR vaccine, and too many vaccines at once all cause autism. All of these have been proven false, however parents still believe it all to be true. This could be solved by proving genetics and environmental influences are the main cause by using technology and conducting larger research studies. If this is not done, fatal diseases will break out again in society. What Americans can individually do is vaccinate their children, no matter the risk, to ensure this process is implemented. About 1.5 million Americans live with autism, making it one of the most prevalent disorders in the U.S. Because of this, Americans have blamed vaccines for causing autism. Frank DiStefano states that nearly 1 in 10 parents refuse or delay vaccines because they believe it is safer. Also, Carol Polavoy states in her article, Autism and Vaccines, parents who think that vaccines cause autism may not have their children get the vaccines they need, a choice with serious potential health risks. Vaccinating children is the key to a healthy society. If this is not done, serious consequences will occur.